How to send SMS when payment is failed in Stripe. So assume that a customer is trying to make a payment via Stripe payment gateway and suddenly the payment has got failed. Now you want to automatically and immediately send an SMS to customer informing them about the payment failure, and here we are going to send the SMS via Twilio application. So if you also want to automate your payment failure notification on SMS, come with me and I'll show you the process step by step. So assume that a customer is trying to make a payment via this checkout page which I have created via Stripe, and suddenly the payment has got failed and I want to inform the same to the customer via SMS. So for sending the SMS, here I will use this Twilio application. And to create this SMS notification automation, I am going to connect my Stripe application with the Twilio application with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks to test this automation. I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in, and then I have clicked on access now, and this is how I will reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And after reaching out to the dashboard, you will also have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Let's say I am providing the name as automatically send SMS when payment is failed in Stripe. So what if I mention Twilio also here, so that I can remember that I am sending the SMS via Twilio application. Now click on create, and you will find two boxes in front of you. Those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. So understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. This is just an one example. And here, according to our use case, whenever the payment is failed in Stripe payment gateway application, automatically send SMS via Twilio application. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are setting up an automation. And here in this particular case, I am building an automation in between Stripe and Twilio. So that is why the first application here will be the Stripe, and here I want that whenever the payment has got failed, this automation should trigger. So that is why I will go with this particular trigger event. Now after selecting these two, here you can see a webhook URL has been provided with a set of instructions. So the idea here is we are going to connect Stripe with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, so that whenever the payment is failed in Stripe payment gateway, the details can be captured here in the Pabbly Connect, and then we are going to send the same details to further application. So copy this webhook URL, and here you'll have to go to your Stripe dashboard, and you can see my test mode is enabled. I will click on developer section. At the left side, you will find the webhooks option. Click on this button endpoint, add endpoint, and here you'll have to paste the same endpoint URL, basically the same webhook URL which you have just received via Pabbly Connect. In case you want to provide any description, you can also provide the same. Now I will select the events to listen to, and here the event will be the same as the trigger event which I have selected in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the payment failure, or I should read the instructions that choose the payment intent payment fail. Okay, how about I copy it and directly paste it and search for this, and yes, I am going to select the same as per the instructions. Click on add events, and after that click on final add endpoint button, and this is how your webhook URL will be saved here. And now it is waiting for the response, and if we will go back to Pabbly Connect, it is also waiting for the same webhook response. So log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically it is asking to do a test submission, and here the test submission means failure of a payment. Now you must be thinking that how I will make a failed payment. So don't worry, I'll show you that how I'm going to do that. So this is my checkout page, and here I'm going to make a dummy payment, and then I'm going to make that payment fail. How? Well, Stripe provides a testing card detail. Let me show you. Okay, so Stripe testing card. Okay, so I will use the declined card. Basically it provides me, let me show you the documentation URL also, so that you can also reach here, stripe.com/docs/testing. Here I will search for the decline card. All right, and here we have several cards, so I am going to copy this generic card decline. Okay, so I'm going to copy this card detail and pasting it here. Now I will provide all other details as well. Let's say admin@pabbly.com pabblytudes.com is the email address of the person, all right. And I will provide the number as well. Assume that it will expire at 12/29, 123, any CVV number, and the demo customer is the name of the person. And finally, I will provide the genuine phone number so that I can actually receive an SMS on this number, and then I will show you the screenshot of that SMS. Alright, so I have provided all the details now. Clicking on save and the payment will be made, and here you can see your credit card was declined. Try paying with a debit card instead. Coming back here, and yes, the response has been received immediately. Let me show you the details one by one. The type was payment entered, payment failed. Yes, it was the same. Let us check for other details. So here we have the course name, basically the product name as PHP course for beginners. Now we have the amount as well. All right, do we have other details? Let us check for the details. Here we have the email address, the name of the person. Alright, so this is how we have all the details. We have actually collected all the details. So the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working absolutely fine. Basically, the connection in between the Stripe and the Pabbly Connect. So what will happen now onwards, whenever the payment will be failed in Stripe payment gateway, the details will be captured via Stripe. Now we are going to send an SMS to the person, to the customer who was trying to make a payment, that his payment has got fail. Okay, so how I am going to do that? Well, I have just told you that I'm going to send the SMS via Twilio application. So here I want to send the SMS notification to the customer, something like this. Let me show you that I have already created a message. Hello, and I want the name of the customer should appear here automatically. It's look like that the recent payment that you were trying to make has got failed for XYZ amount. Don't worry, you can try making the payment once again. So this is the message I'm going to copy. Well, before I copy it, first let me show you that I want the name here and I want the amount also here. So I already have the name in the previous step, and I even have the amount, but that amount is actually consists of 2 extra zeros. So before I use this actual amount like this, basically with the extra 2 zeros, I'll have to remove these 2 zeros because I cannot directly send this particular amount to user to customer, otherwise they will get confused. So for that, I'll have to click on this plus icon, and with the number formatter feature of Pabbly Connect, I am going to divide 100 within this particular amount, and this is how I am going to remove these 2 zeros. Here you can see in action event, I have selected the perform math operation. Click on connect, and here it is asking for the numbers in which you would like to perform the math operation. So I would like to perform the math operation in between this particular amount, basically on this number. Okay, so I have the number as 499900, comma, and in between 100. Okay, so I want to perform a math operation in between these two numbers, and the operation should be of divide, and then I will click on this button and you will see it will divide this value with 100 and provide the actual amount. And this is how I have fetched the amount. And finally, I will connect my Twilio account with Pabbly Connect, and here in action event, since I wanted to send the SMS, so I will go with the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection, asking for the SID, authorization token, and again SID, basically the account SID. So if you will go to your Twilio account, so in the dashboard only you will find all these details. Here you can see the account SID, so you'll have to copy and paste it here at both the places. And now it is asking for the authorization token, so here is the token. Again copy it and paste it here. Now click on save, and this is how you can connect to your Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. Now here it is asking for the body of the SMS. So I have the body of the SMS as this. I am going to copy and paste it here, and let me first correct the formatting of this message. Alright, so I have corrected the formatting, and here I want the name of the person, and here I want the amount of that payment failed. So from where I'm going to map the name, I already have received the data in the previous step. So again, I have searched for the same, and finally I want the amount also. So place your cursor here, and I will go with the INR currency only, because I was actually selling the courses, selling the product in the INR currency only. And for the amount, I'll have to map the value from the second step, which was number formatter. Okay, so now I have mapped both the things, and what will happen, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, or when a new payment will be failed, the name of the customer will automatically arrive here, the new amount will automatically replaced here. Asking for the sender number, well, Twilio has provided me a testing phone number, which I am going to copy and paste it. In your case, if it is anything else, you can add your sender number. Now it is asking for the recipient mobile number. Well, as far as I remember, when I have checked the above data, I just remember the name and the email address of the person, basically of the customer. I don't think that we have actually received the phone number of the person in the above data. So now how we are going to send the SMS? Don't worry, we are going to retrieve the phone number of the person, but for that you will have to add one more extra step before the Twilio step, because the number is the most important thing for us, because we want to send the SMS. So again, I am going to search for the Stripe here. I will connect Stripe once again. Okay, in action event, you will have to search for the retrieve, and here we are going to retrieve a customer, or you can retrieve the customer details either by the email or by the ID also. Okay, but in this case, I am going to fetch the details by email. Click on connect, and since we already made the connection, so I will go with the existing connection only. All right, and here you can see the Stripe account is connected. Now it is asking for the customer email. So how about I map the email, clicking on this button, and now finally I'm expecting that number to arrive. Okay, let us check whether we have received the number or not. Alright, here you can see I have actually received the number. Now finally I am going to map the same number here, but before that, firstly I will refresh my workflow, and after refreshing only, the number, basically the data will be appear here in the drop down, basically the previous data. So again I'm going to map it. Alright, where is the phone number? Let us search for the same, and here we have the phone number. Finally clicking on this button, save and send test request, and waiting for the message to be arrived, and let us check whether I have actually received the message on my phone or not. Alright, so I have received the message successfully. Let me upload the screenshot. Let me show the screenshot of that SMS to you. So here you can see I have actually received this SMS, and this is how now onwards you can also start sending the SMS to your customers whenever the payment got failed while making the payment. And you just need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect for once, and after that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend, and I will attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. So if you will click on that link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, the same workflow will be cloned into your account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.